The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner, Peter, look no further.
Lionel Messi, the great genius himself. It felt almost unfair at times, didn't it, the way he just seemed to sweep the opposition aside. Even traditional bogey teams were just powerless to resist him when he was on his game.
Yeah, and I remember one game against the boys from Madrid when Adriano!
Now it's Roberto Carlos. Quality ball. Now it's Morata. And he plays one through. Oh, he's goes for a shot! Cleared without complication. Quinton Timber. And here's Son Heung-min. Nicely weighted ball. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Milan have reclaimed it. That's a lovely, neat pass. Son Heung-min. Nice-looking ball. And he's intervened well there. And here's Son Heung-min. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And the finish! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Quarter of an hour played. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Cherki. And here's Morata. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Figo. He steps in, and that's the end of that. He's a sharp little ball here. And it's Kudus. Looking for the run, and he's picked it up and shoots! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So we... Big chance! Fair effort, he reacted well.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
No, that's been intercepted. Oh no, this does not look good. Decent chance! He has done it! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
He has given that the lot. Bang!
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Sporting grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Well, nicely intercepted. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Milan have it back and can go again. Quinton Timber, nicely aimed pass. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Caught offside that time. Son Heung-min. Quinton Timber, pass somewhat off target, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Son Heung-min. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Now it's Son Heung-min. Roberto Carlos. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ampadu, back towards the middle. Just 5 minutes left until the break. And here's Morata. And it's Morata. And it's Ampadu. And Timber. And it's made its way to him. Hector Fort has it in a wide position. What a throw in. Hector Fort. This looks promising. Lovely bit of skill.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Sporting do have a chance to counter here. Milan finding their passes. Oh, shooting chance! Goal, Milan! And they get themselves in front! They forced it. And that'll be the last act of the first half. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. And he's forced to go back. Tries to play it through. Takes a terrific header. It's a goal. They've done it again. It is incredible.
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
What a header. Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Passing is crisp and sharp. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's fabulous. Here comes... And he shoots!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Maldini. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Roberto Carlos. It's a mighty effort! It's fallen kindly here. Goal! Sporting! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
And now he has two. Sporting get themselves into the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Messi. Makaleli. Ambitious ball here. Good ball, good take. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Nesta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Iniesta going face-to-face with his great rival. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's had a shot! They've done it! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
So the lead now is 2.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Rudiger with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Eder Militao. Milan looking to pass their way through. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Kudus is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 15, numero 5. Lasciano il campo per il numero 21, il numero 13.
Roberto Carlos! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And it's Roberto Carlos. Iniesta. That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Morata. Piqué. Messi. That's a little off target. Vigo, swung over. Well, that looks a decent ball. It's Roberto Carlos!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Back into the middle. Nice bit of trickery. Kudus. Just 5 minutes left. And that's really well manoeuvred. And it's Ampadu. Iniesta. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking to play him in. And that could set him on his way. And the shot! Yes! And they are cruising away.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Sporting grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. He's in a great position here. 4 added minutes on the board. Adriano gets flagged offside. Iniesta. Roberto Carlos. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Iniesta. He's found the way through. An instinctive big header. Loose ball now, and there's a... Oh, he's been caught napping. Played back in. There's the header! They've scored! Just cruising! They are cruising! Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Milan illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with. But as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. So it's down to business here. So Dida between the sticks for this one. Widely recognised, as we all know, Jim, to be one of the great keepers from Brazil.
The big easy for me. There was indeed a time in his career where he was considered as being one of the best, Peter, if not the very best. You don't have a career like his unless you're quite special.
Looks to the other side.
Good switch, that.
Beckham. And it's Lam. Cherki.
This is the time you need that pace.
He's had it taken off him. Nicely shaped ball. This might spell... Goes for a shot! And he's done it! First blood drawn. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lam. No, that's been intercepted. Yamal. Threads one in. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal. Milan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Floated through. Quinton Timber. And it's Ampadu. Kudus with... Can he finish? It's wide, but only just.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Lam. Beckham. Vitinha. Rudiger kept his eye on it, and he's there. Eder Militao. And Cherki. Great vision. Kudus. That's going to go a long way. And it's Kudus. Ampadu. And this is Morata. And the shot! Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Son Heung-min. Rudiger. Cherki! And that is doing no harm at all.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Cannavaro. Vitinha. Passing is crisp and sharp. Beckham. Cannavaro. And it's Cruyff. Kudus. Oh, that's well spotted. Van Dijk. Cannavaro. And it's Beckham. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Quinton Timber. Milan have it back and can go again. Cherki. Now Ampadu. Great ball, and he's gone for goal! Milan have their second corner now. Morata! Decent enough try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would. Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Vitinha. And it's Rijkaard. Beckham. Opts for safety. And it's Lahm. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vitinha bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Vitinha has got himself a free kick. Now it's Yamal. Lahm has it out wide and takes a shot! Just off target.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Eder Militao. And Cherki tries to play it through. He is through here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di
Can he
recupero.
latch on to this? Morata is herring after that one. No, he wasn't going to let him past. And that's been won straight back. Oh, that's clever. Cherki delivers the ball. Terrific header! He scored! They have done it! They have their equaliser! And the first half is done. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So your views on the first half?
Milan really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Milan are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
Invitiamo tutti I tifosi a dare il proprio contributo alla nostra fondazione per l'aiuto alle popolazioni più povere. Attenzione, un cambio.
So it's back to business.
Milan are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And it's Son Heung-min. Now it's Morata. Ferdinand does really well to win the ball there. Quinton Timber. Beckham.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Lahm. Now it's Doku. And it's Cruyff. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, nicely intercepted. Son Heung-min. He's played it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Doku, the specialist in tearing teams apart. And here's Kudus. Oh, he's found support out wide. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Kudus. Doku. Ambitious ball here. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Nicely weighted ball, and it's made its way to him. Doku. Big chance!
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è
Oh, he did the hard part right, but
80.113
loved the
spettatori.
finish.
Yeah, that's great running from the way he manoeuvred himself into such a good position to receive the pass and go through on the goalkeeper then.
Eder Militao. Ampadu. Cruyff. Doku. And it's Lam. Son Heung-min does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Lam. Son Heung-min. And here's Morata. Son Heung-min tries to pass it through. Lam promptly onto that, and that is that. And once more, he proves rigid and robust. And here's Kudus. It's come through, and he's had a quick look inside. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Morata. Cleared away. So, third corner of the game.
Cambio di giocatori.
Dida gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And now they can spring out of defence. Son Heung-min. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And the pass is intercepted. Beckham. Oh, good spread. Oh, that's a key interception.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Rudiger. Quinton Timber. Rudiger. And the keeper's got it again. Kudus is onto it in a flash. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
And he cuts out the supply. It's a searching pass. Well timed, excellent interception. Eder Militao. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's neat. Now it's Timber, and this is Morata.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Beckham.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
And it's Cruyff. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Quinton Timber. And that will be it. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Son Heung-min. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. But as you can see, we've already started here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Looks a good ball through. Morata takes a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Milan with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Timber. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Always onto this. Eder Militao cuts out the pass. Cherki. Well, that looks a decent ball. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Threads one in, and it's made its way to him. And this is Son Heung-min. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. Milan have themselves a chance from the spot to open the scoring. And he's buried it! 1-0. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, credit to the keeper. He read it, but succumbed to the placement.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now it's Morata. Son Heung-min. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Timber. Well, they've got it again. Well, that has not gone well. And this is Messi. Now it's Son Heung-min, and it's been played through. Shapes to shoot! He's scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Well, we all know, Peter, that this is a team capable of breaking extremely quickly. The opposition should have been alive to the danger, but they fell into the trap.
There's the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Son Heung-min. Milan have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Son Heung-min. And he welcomes it in. Good ball, good take. Now it's crossed into the middle. Davids. Some resolute defending there. Cherki. Now it's Messi. Rudiger gets across to intercept that. Tries to play it through. That ball looks a good one. Big chance! And the finish! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
It's a mighty effort! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
And it's Kudus. Ampadu. Nice sequence of passes, this. Looking for the run. Fires it in low. Oh, there's a probing ball. Aimed beyond the defence.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's found a way through.
Villa really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it.
Chance! Yes! And they are cruising away. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
A case now of complete control. Can he finish? Goal! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Son Heung-min. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, that's well spotted. And that pass just didn't quite work. Knocks it into space. Can he get on the end of this? This looks promising. And Messi! And yes, it's there! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And it's half-time here. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. Milan do lead, but it's quite a game. Half-time, 3-2.
será quien tenga el número de entrada que coincida con el que aparecerá en el marcador dentro de unos segundos.
And we're underway again. Eder Militao, Cherki. Oh, not quite. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Bout of passing, and the shot! He has done it! And this is getting better and better. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Milan take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Rudiger. Great vision. Mateus spots it and intercepts. Oh, no joy this time. Nicely spread. Tries to pass it through. He's being urged to shoot. He's shifting through the gears here. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nicely weighted ball. And the shot! He scores! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Clinical. Damn it! And it's hit the woodwork and out. And he's quick to get it clear again. He is through here. Can he get it through? And he cuts out the supply. That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Son Heung-min. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Looking to play him in. Real chance! He's got a goal! Barcelona are back in business. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. We have ourselves a real game here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
He's on it. Can he get away? Shoots! Goal! Milan! And they're back in front. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Milan go into the lead.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
Now it's Villa, now it's Messi, and he's worked it through. He's through and all alone! Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Yellow or red? It is red. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
El dorsal 7, Villa. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 9.
Oh, the ball's come loose here. Costa Curta.
El dorsal 15.
Now it's a chance! And it's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
What a moment of brilliance, control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Shot a goal! Oh, should have put that away.
Oh, looky, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Alisson is there to clear. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
It's a promising position. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Morata. And it's Ampadu. And here's Morata. Knocks it out wide. Now, can they get him away? Schneider nicked it back promptly. Well timed, excellent interception.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Messi. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick.
Well, he may well be lining up the knuckleball here. It is a specialty.
It's bounced back off the post. Eder Militao gets rid without sophistication. Short changes him with that pass. Marmouche. And there goes the final whistle. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. The action has already started. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench.
That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Owen. That's been slipped through, and he was alert to it. And that was very necessary.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Pass is just off target. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
In with the challenge. And that is a little undercooked. Can he get on the end of this? He's gone forward. And it's gone back to the keeper.
I suppose if you're playing in an attacking position in this team, then having a craftsman like Rui Costa beside you is a dream.
He's in most people's lists of great number 10s.
I'm going to go along with that too.
And that's gone loose. Ampadu. Milan are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Quinton Timber. And this is Morata. That's very neat. Nesta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Now he's off and running. Davids.
Barcelona clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Threads one in. Can he get onto this? Iniesta. Now it's Martinez. It's Roberto Carlos. And it's Nesta. Over to the other side.
Good ball, that too.
Oh, that's a key interception. It's a pretty loose pass. But it's Owen, played into space. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Cherki. Rui Costa. Kudus. Now it's Morata. Davids wins the duel this time.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And the referee's come over. It's a red card. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious. Barcelona are down to 10 men.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
Barcelona
20,
can now introduce
Iniesta.
the first of their
El dorsal
substitutes.
9, Owen. Serán sustituidos
Victor
por
Ford.
Vieira. El dorsal 8.
He's picked his way through. Played in deep. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. Nicely aimed pass. Michael. Davids. Nesta. Well, he's ended up in no man's land. Eder Militao. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He has found the way through. Martinez. Oh, well played, well played. Morata. Now, can they get him away? Morata tries a shot! He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Michael. Oh, that's fabulous. He's beaten the last man. Oh, shooting chance! And we hit half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So there was the first half.
Milan ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Milan clearly have been the better side here.
Martinez! He has done it! The second half sparks straight into life. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely...
It's Morata! Goal, Milan! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Milan go into the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Milan with the corner, they're first. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Corner number 2 then. Kudus! Chance again? No.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Milan have hit a quick-fire double here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. Cherki, Son Heung-min. Vieira gets a foot in here. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Eder Militao.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 97.550.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And the shot! And it's come back out to him. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 3 coming up. Davids is there, and he can get that clear. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Oh, easy pickings there. Son Heung-min. Pass somewhat off target. Looking to play him in. Chance for a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Martinez. And it's Nedved. Chips it through. Just the goalkeeper. And he shoots! He's got it all! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 11, el dorsal 10, el dorsal 6.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
El dorsal 18.
So, all square and not for the first time.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly...
Shapes to shoot! Goal! Milan! And again they hit the front. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Milan get themselves into the lead. Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And a chance! Michael. Mbappe. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And here's Mbappe. It's gone backwards.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Kudus couldn't squeeze it through. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
This looks promising. That's really well cleared. Now there's a fine ball. Danger averted for now. And here's Ronaldinho.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Morata.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Chance, surely! He should have put that one away.
Kudus really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
Vieira cuts it out.
Milan nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Mbappe. And it's Nedved. Very much into the last knockings. Oh, that's well spotted. Marmouche. Tries to pass it through. He is through here! Lovely feet. And that is masterful defending. Nedved looking for options for movement. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Hector Fort. Ampadu. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Now Hector Fort pinches it off him. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Now it's Mbappe. Nedved. Nice interception, well timed. And that will be it. Milan have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it.